My cheating ex-wife's life fell apart after she left me for her affair partner, and now my family is pressuring me to meet her, hear her out, and take her back. Miranda left me 6 years ago for her co-worker, Dean. We'd been together since we were kids. She was my first everything. I worked 2 jobs to support us while she finished college. The day she got her first real paycheck, I took her out to celebrate. I thought we were finally going to start building our future together. 4 months later, I came home and found her packing a bag. She sat me down and told me she'd been having an affair with Dean from her office. She was crying, apologizing, saying she loved me but was in love with him. They had this deep connection, this chemistry she claimed we never had. She moved in with him that night. The divorce took 10 days. She didn't fight for anything, didn't take anything. When it was finalized, she asked if we could still be friends. I just broke down right there in the courthouse parking lot and couldn't even speak. I was 25 and completely destroyed. I didn't eat for 2 weeks. My mom had to come stay with me because I couldn't function. It took me 3 years before I even thought about dating again. Fast forward to last month. My mom calls me out of nowhere, and her voice has that careful tone like she's about to say something I won't like. She tells me Miranda reached out to her on Facebook. Apparently, Dean cheated on her with a 23-year-old from his gym, kicked her out of the apartment they shared, and now she's broke and living back with her parents. My mom actually said she realizes what she lost now. You two were so good together. Maybe this is a second chance for both of you. I reminded my mom that Miranda didn't think we were good together when she was sleeping with Dean in the apartment I helped pay for. But apparently everyone in my family thinks I should at least hear her out because people make mistakes and she's really struggling right now, and she was so young when it happened. My aunt even sent me a long text about forgiveness and how holding grudges only hurts yourself. My dad, who barely even talks about emotions, told me that Miranda's dad told him she cries every day and deeply regrets what she did. Here's the thing they don't know. I'm engaged now to someone incredible, to someone who actually chose me first, someone who didn't need to lose me to realize my worth. Her name is Avery, and she's a teacher. She's patient and kind and has never once made me feel like I'm not enough. I didn't tell my family about the engagement yet because I wanted to announce it at Thanksgiving when everyone was together, but the Miranda pressure kept building. Yesterday, Miranda showed up at my house unannounced. I was in the garage working on my car when I heard the doorbell. I opened the door and there she was, looking older and tired but still trying to smile. She had this whole speech prepared. She started talking about how Dean was the biggest mistake of her life, how she never stopped loving me, how she thinks about me every single day. She said she was immature and stupid and threw away the best thing that ever happened to her. She actually said, we were supposed to grow old together. We can still have that. I just stood there listening, not saying a word. She kept going, getting more desperate, saying she knows she doesn't deserve another chance, but she's not the same person anymore. She's grown. She's changed. She realizes now that what we had was real, and what she had with Dean was just an illusion. When she finally stopped talking, I looked at her and said, I'm getting married in 3 months. Her face went completely white. Her mouth opened, but nothing came out. That's when Avery came to the door. She'd been in the kitchen and heard voices. She put her arm around me and asked if everything was okay. Miranda just stood there frozen, staring at Avery's engagement ring. She mumbled something like, I'm sorry, and I didn't know, and practically ran back to her car. Avery asked me who that was, and I told her everything. She just hugged me and said, I'm glad you found me after her. You deserve someone who knows your worth from day one. Now my family is furious with me. My mom said I was cruel and heartless. My aunt said I embarrassed Miranda and should have at least talked to her privately. Even my dad said I could have handled it better. But I'm not the one who showed up at someone's house 6 years later expecting them to still be available, still be waiting, still be broken.